All right, everyone, it's time for your yoga practice today. Today we're going to shorten things up a little bit. Instead of doing an hour, we're going to do roughly half an hour. We're going to get some nice stretching in, finish out with some nice core strengthening exercises to heat it up a bit, and then, of course, close out with our Shavasana. So we'll say goodbye to March and this crazy weather. Bring in April and spring and the nice weather. And we'll just see if shortening things up a little bit might make it a little bit easier as the weather starts to get nicer and the days get longer when we want to be outside. At least you can still get 30 minutes in. So let's get to it. To the mat. We'll be starting seated today. So have a seat, legs comfortably crossed, up nice and tall. Whoop. I gotta have my timer. Here we go. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, release back down. Inhaling up. Exhale, release. Make sure we're inflating the belly on the inhale and not tightening up and puffing up in the chest. It's not going to help us stretch and release any. It's going to do the exact opposite, in fact, if we do that. And if you find it difficult to really breathe into your belly, raising your arms up high, only raise them up as high as you can, enabling you to breathe effectively. Most important thing. Let's get two more. Now let's work those sides. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale back to center. And then the left. Making sure that we stay long on both sides of the spine. We don't let our tailbone pop up. Stay rooted to our mat so we can really lengthen and open up. One more time each side. Now we'll take our hands, place them on the knees, and we're going to do some nice big circles with our torso. Now let's go around the other way. And bring it right back to center. Let's take our arms, bring them out to our sides, palms up. Make sure those shoulders stay relaxed. We'll inhale into the belly, rotating to the right. Exhale, return to center, and then to the left. Keeping the arms open and wide and just rotating through the thoracic spine as much as your body allows, or as little. One more each way. Bring those arms down. Then we're going to grab hold of the outside edges of the feet. Have your feet about hip width apart or so. Lengthen that spine up nice and long, shoulder blades back. This doesn't count. Check yourself. And then we'll walk those heels forward as much as we can, keeping that spinal alignment. This isn't what we want to be. We want to be here. So you might not be able to extend the knees fully just yet, and that's okay. That's not the point. Alignment is the point. Getting things stretched and strengthened. Release. Legs out straight. We're going to take the right foot, bring it over the left. Right hand at the base of the spine. Inhale that left arm up. And on the exhale, left elbow, right knee, right shoulder rolls back and open into our twist. And exhale, release. Right leg out, left one over the right. Left hand at the base of the spine. Inhale, lengthen that right arm up. And on the exhale, right elbow, left knee, left shoulder rolling back and open into our twist. And exhale, release. Let's grab the outside edges of those feet again. Get our spinal alignment and start to walk those heels forward. Again, making sure we're maintaining our form. If you'd like, this is a good time to grab hold of your toes and move them around a little and help stretch up the foot, the bottom of the foot, out to the back of the leg. And maybe you get a little more. Walk those heels forward a little more. And release. Let's bring the soles of the feet in together for Baddha Konasana, or bound angle pose, or cowler's pose. You can give those knees a little wiggle, just to loosen up the hips a little more. Encourage them to release and to relax. And if you're able, if you'd like, you can start to come forward. Again, make sure you're maintaining alignment. This is not coming forward. We've lost the integrity of the pose. Now we can't breathe very well. Up tall, use your inner groin and your abdomen to pull you forward, whatever amount your body allows. Bring it back up. Now we're going to take it to all fours. You need to roll the mat under, place a blanket under the hands, or use your fists. You can do that. And we're going to take, if we're on all fours, we're going to take the right knee and place it in the center. And take the left knee, tuck it behind that right. You can kind of splay your feet out to the sides a little bit. We're going to do a little cat and cow here. Inhaling, belly drops down, pulling the chest through. Exhale, pressing up and away from the floor with the breath. One more here. Bring it back to center. We're going to start to press the hips back, keeping the spine long, kind of like we're coming into asana. Bring it back up, and now we're going to switch our knees. So left one comes to the center, right one tucks behind, feet come out a little bit. We'll do our cat and cows on this side. Inhaling, dropping down, pull the chest through the forearms. Exhale, pressing up and away. One more here. Back to center. And now pressing the hips back into our rendition of asana on this side. Bring it back up. Untangle those knees so that they're right under the hips. Hands under the shoulders. And from here, we're going to slide that right foot back, extending the knee. Engage the abdomen. Inhale, lengthen through that left arm. Then, as we're ready, give that right foot a little lift. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, left elbow, right knee together. Inhale, lengthen with the breath. Take it out one last time, holding. And back down. Gently press hips back, keep the spine long, not all the way to child's pose. You don't want the tailbone tucking under, you don't want that. Bring it back up. Level everything out. Slide the left foot back, extend that knee. Feel the abdomen engage. Inhale, lengthen through the right arm. And we'll give that left leg a little lift. And then with the breath, exhale, left knee, right elbow together. Inhale, lengthening out. Nice and steady. Last one right here. Hold it, lengthening. Bring it back down. Begin pressing the hips back, spine long. Back to all fours, toes flipped under. We're going to lift the knees, begin pressing back into down dog. I'm going to step that right foot forward between the hands. Left knee comes down. Inhale up into a low lunge. Release down. Left hand under the shoulder. Inhale that right arm up. If you'd like, you can lift that left knee. Right hand comes down into runner's pose. Nice and long here. Left heel pivots down. Right knee starts extending to pyramid pose. And inhale, sweep that left arm up into triangle. Exhale, sweep that left arm back down. Right knee begins to bend back to a runner's pose. Step that right foot back into down dog. Now we step the left one forward, right knee down. Inhale up into our low lunge. Release down, right hand under the shoulder. Inhale that left arm up, and if you like, you can lift the right knee. Left arm comes down into our runner's pose. Then we pivot, right heel down, left knee begins extending into pyramid pose on this side. And we'll take, inhale that right arm up into triangle. And then exhale, sweep it back down. Right heel pivots up, back into our runner's pose. And left foot steps back into our down dog. While we're here this time, if you want to paddle the legs a little bit, stretch out the back of the lower legs a little more, you can do that. Let's bring it forward to a nice little plank. And lower all the way down. And inhale, come up into cobra. Release back down. And on another inhale, back into cobra or to up dog. Exhale into down dog. I'm going to come into plank, bring it down onto the forearms. I'm going to walk the feet in to dolphin as we're ready, willing and able. Walk the feet back into our forearm plank. Lower down. Brief little break. Alright, let's come right back up into it. We're just gonna dip the hips just a little to the sides. Not a lot, we're not trying to be aggressive and get to the floor. Just a little twist. And bring it back to center. And release. Now let's flip it over. All the way onto the back. All right. Let's bring those legs up, arms up. We'll do a little dying bug. So remember, we don't want to be pressing the low back down. We don't want to be arching it up either. We want to maintain neutral spine. All those muscles of the torso contracted to keep it right where it is. That's their job. And we want those torso muscles to be moving our appendages in this exercise. So as we inhale, left leg down, right arm down. Exhale, back up. And only lower down as far as you can, maintaining that neutral spine. So if you start to lift or press, you've gone too far. Back up and stay within your body's limits at this time. Yes, we're still going with the breath. Few more each side. Last one each side, right here. 1 and 1. Now we'll bring the arms out to the side in a T. Bend the knees, hips at 90, knees at 90. Still keeping that neutral spine. Don't forget you can tap down for a quick break when you need to. We're going to inhale, tap the feet down. Exhale, pull back up with the breath. One more. Exhale out. Now one more. Last one right there. Now we're going to go to the sides. Inhale down to the right. Exhale back up to center. And then the left. Two more each side. And back up to center. Bring those feet down. Let them be about half width apart. Nice and flat. Arms to the sides. And let's lift those hips up into a bridge. Make sure it's the glutes doing the work, not just the hamstrings. And lower back down. Now let's take happy baby. Make sure tailbone is down, back is down, head and shoulders stay in contact with the mat. Your entire back body should be touching the floor. Release. Extend those legs out on the floor. Bring the arms overhead. Interlace the fingers. Nice big deep inhale. Gathering up all your tension. Flex all your muscles. Make a face. Hold it. Hold everything. Exhale. And release. Let it all go. Bring your arms to your sides. And take Shavasana. And let's roll it over onto the right and left side to the fetal pose. And then we'll press it back up to seated. Nice and tall again. Relax shoulders. Inhale, lengthen the arms up one last time. And exhale, release to the heart center. Namaste. You may now go take on the rest of the day. Yes. Or evening, or whichever it is. All right. Great job. Bam. And we'll see you on the next one.